Good morning everyone. What a beautiful day. Nice and calm. No wind. Tide's out, as you can see at the back of me. That's Apple Door across the water there. Yeah, not a bad day for detectoring actually. So I'm going to give it a few hours, see what I can pick up. Yeah, let's start. Right, see on the first one. First target of the day, reading 70. I think that's a dog tag. Yeah, it's a dog tag. I'm not going to show the address. Ooh. Okay, right, moving on. This is reading 72, and I think that could be an old penny. I'll give that a clean when I get back. Yeah, it's got to be an old penny, I think. Right, moving on. Scratchy sort of signal. I think that's got to be a coin. That's got to be a 2p. That is completely battered. Look at the state of that. Still, I'll clean it up, see what's underneath it. Right, moving on. Just found this item. That's definitely got to be off one of the boats. One of the pulley things. Yeah, definitely. Right, moving on. Another coin. I think that's got to be an old penny. Is it? Yep. Lovely. Happy with that. That's not in bad condition. What year is it? 19. I can't really see with the sand on top. Bit worn that side. But another target. Moving on. Just dug this up. God knows what it's off. Just under the surface. No idea. Hole in the middle. Hole at the back. Right, moving on. Just look how peaceful it is today. Tide's gone out. All the boats are on top of the sands, as you can see. Absolutely beautiful. Just a few dogs barking in the background. Yeah, I'll get my dog next week. We've got one from Romania. Her name's Cookie, and we're looking forward to having her in the family. Can't wait. Right, moving on. Yeah, another one of them. I've never found any of these on this beach before. It's got some writing on. I think it says England. I've never seen one on here before. That's two I found this morning. I think the beach has been stripped of a bit of sand, so it's showing stuff. Right, moving on. Another coin. It's got to be it's a penny, yeah. That's all it is. Yeah, 1p. Right, moving on. Reading a 35 in there. I'm not expecting it to be much, as I thought. Good old ring pull. Right, moving on. Screaming signal. There's this brass object here. That'll go in my scrap bucket. Right, moving on. Quite a scratchy signal, but it's another coin anyway. That's got to be a 5p. Yeah, 5p. Turn it over. Yep, 5 pence. Right, moving on. Another coin. 2p. Right, moving on. This was a right scratchy signal, and it's a sixpence. What date's on it? 1936. So is that silver or not? I don't know. I don't know my silver dates. Yeah, out of that. Oh, lovely. That wasn't far down. Happy days of that. Right, moving on. Heading good nick. Another coin. It's got to be a penny, I think. Looking at it. Mind you, I've rubbed these up before, but it turns out to be sixpences. I'll clean that up when I get back. Looks copperish. Let's just give it a quick rub. Yeah, it's got to be a penny, I would say. Right, moving on. Just found another 50mm showcase. Let's get it out. There it is. They seem to come up better when they're in the black sand. That can be straightened up. You just stick a screwdriver in and just play about with it until it's straightened up again. But yeah, 50mm. Happy with that. Right, moving on. Excuse me, another coin. Yeah, it's got to be a penny. Yep, moving on. Just found this, a reading of 36. I don't think it's a coin, I think it's a top off something. Yeah, it's got to be. I'll give that a clean when I get back, just in case it's anything else. Right, moving on. This was a lovely signal, and it's this item here. Oh. Looks like a little bell. To get the sand out. And it works. Something is lovely. It's got to come off a dog. Right, on to the next one. Oh, this come out the black sand. Oh, it's young Vic. What is it? Sixpence. I don't know what the date is, I can't see it. 18 something. Oh wow, that is nice. So I've had a 50% silver and a solid silver. Happy days of that. That will clean up nice. It's a bit dull, but that will clean up nice. Thank you very much. Right, on to the next. Just found this nice bottle on the floor, and it's still got the, I think it's still got the cork in. Number 2 on the bottom. Yeah, that's going home with me. I'll clean that up. If a cork's in there, I'll leave it in there, just clean the sand out the top. But I've never found a bottle on here before. So I don't know. Some colours on it. Right, moving on. This was reading smack on 50, and it's, I reckon that's a 4-0. It is a 4-0 button. Yep, that's what it is. Right, moving on. Solid 72, and it's this object here. Is it shaped like a ring? Or is it just a washer of some sort? Looks like there's an hole in the centre. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not a ring, which is a shame. Right, moving on. unusual item is this subject here. Could be a wick thing. There's a sort of a thing what you turn that moves. Yeah, it could be off an oil lamp, I don't know. Right, moving on. This was reading 45. I flicked it out. It's a 20p piece. Yeah, reading a 45 on the simplex. I'm in field mode, full sensitivity, ground balance right down to 0 because of a wet sand, and it seems to be doing a treat. Right, moving on. They say check your rolls when you pull something out, like that 20p piece, and I checked it again. What is that? Another 20p piece. That's 2 out of the same hole. Happy days. Right, moving on. Another dog tag, shaped into an heart. What's his name? Polly, or her name, Polly. I won't turn it over because of the address. Right, moving on. Right, back from my dig. No coffee. Oh dear, I must have drank it. Anyway, let's go through the finds. That is lead, which I picked up. That's going in the scrap bucket. That brass object there, that's going in the bucket. That's all scrap. All those sort of items there. I think that one is a 4-hole button, I'm not too sure. Thought that was a coin, but it's not, it's a top of something. Right, let's start off up here. 150mm shell case, 2 pre-decimal pennies. That one needs cleaning a bit more. That one's not in bad condition. 1938. 2 20p pieces. They've got to be 2p pieces. Don't know what's underneath that one, but it's definitely a coin. 2 1p pieces, 5p piece, 50% silver sixpence, 1936, and this Vicky what came out with black sand, 18, where is it? Can't see it now. 1842. So that should come up okay, just get that blackness off it. 2 dog tags there. Oh, a little bell. And it works. Must come off a dog's collar or whatever. This unusual item, which I think is part of a lamp, a wick or whatever. There's a thing for turning it up and down. Yeah, something different. Yeah, and that's it. Oh, these 2 items here, my son-in-law mentioned what they were. Something to do with strengthening bars or whatever on a boat. So I don't know. Anyway, that's my finds for today. And oh, didn't show you that, did I? That was on the top of the sand. The sand shifted. Luke could probably tell me about that one. What's it got underneath? Letter 2. It's got sand in it. I think there's whether that's sand there, I do not know. So I'm going to poke that through and then give it a wash out. Yeah, nice little bottle. Anyway, that's my finds for today, and I'll see you on the next one.